Come on, ladies, come on, ladies. 1 pound fish. Come on, ladies, come on, ladies. 1 pound fish. 1 pound fish. Very, very good. 1 pound fish. Come on, take a look. 1 pound fish. Yes! Y'all know what I'm talking about? 1 pound fish. 1 pound fish. It goes hard. It goes hard. Also, I did shave. I went a little too short. It's all gone pretty much. It's all gone. It's good to see y'all. Happy Saturday night. How y'all doing? Let me tell y'all. I got some fun stuff planned for tonight. I really do. I got this game that we're going to play a little later called Make Good Choices. And it's this game where you take milk and you've got to walk like a quarter mile to your house, and everything is trying to kill you on the way home. It looks so much fun. So I want to play that. I want to play some more of this Floor 9 game. I want to try to beat it. We'll see. Panicore. OJ, I've heard about that game a couple times. We might check that out. I got something I want to react to. Y'all will make a video about it. New Nick Crowley? Hold up. Because everything just changed. Everything just changed. We might have to run that new Nick Crowley. Jackson with the 5 set. What's up, y'all? Hope you're doing amazing. Can I get a handshake? Sorry I missed last stream. I was out with family. No problem, Jackson. It's good to see you, man. I'm excited. Hold on. Let's see what Nick Crowley dropped. Low key, though. Hold up. Because we might have to watch this. Nick Crowley. Ooh, YouTube's Darkest Channel 7. Okay, we got to check it out. We got to check it out, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm excited. We're going to watch that. I got something else to watch. But before we get started, I got to tell y'all, I'm going to be getting off at about 10:40 tonight. Okay, about 10:40, a little early, because we are doing movie night tonight in the Discord. We're doing movie night. That will start at 11. We are going to watch Open Season. So if y'all want to join the Discord, we're going to do a movie night tonight. I love Open Season. If y'all haven't seen this movie, it is one of the funniest animated movies ever. So I already rented it on YouTube. We should be good to go. It'll be a fun night. It'll be a fun night. Monsters University, we might watch that next time. We might watch. I think we do a scary movie, a fun movie. Scary movie, fun movie. So we got to come up with a scary one. All right. Bro, you miss a day and then you got to get off early? Wait, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I just said we're doing a movie night. Okay, Wade's not invited. All right, let's start. Do we want to start with Roblox? Do we want to start with Roblox? Yes or no in the chat. We could do a Roblox. We could do... I mean, we could start with a horror game. We could gamble. We could gamble. That would be fun. I'd be down to gamble. If y'all really want to start with a shrimp game, we can start with the shrimp game. If y'all... No shrimp game. Okay, yes or no on the shrimp game, y'all. You know what? Let's go on... I almost said Roblox. Let's go on Roblox and just see if there are any fun games to play. Because I don't really want to play shrimp game, y'all. Not tonight. Not tonight. Let's see. Pet Simulator. Scary Spelling. Ooh. Wait a minute. This could be fun. Scary Spelling. Hold up. It's like a spelling bee? Yeah, how the hell he misspelled stupid? We could do this. Hold up. Yeah. I'll create a server. Hold up. I don't know how many people can be in it, but let me send this to Turkey Man. Is he here? Scary Spelling. We can test my spelling skills, y'all. Hold up. Turkey Man. Let's see. Because I'm a good speller, dude. I grew up reading. I won, and I kid y'all not, I won the spelling bee, the Virginia State spelling bee. I won that. And I was invited to like the championship, like the United States Championship, and I had to decline because I had something else going down. So yeah, I'm excited for this. We'll play this. Hold up. Don't set it yet, Turkey, because I'm not in. I'm not gonna get in. I'm not gonna get in. Y'all saying cap. I bet y'all don't even know how to spell cap. Please, Lord. I'm not gonna get in it. Turkey Man fucked up. 2 out of 8 people, I'm not getting in. Really? We gotta start this fucking... Oh my... Stream's off to a bad start, y'all. Horrible start. Please, Lord, let me... They're not gonna let me in. Ooh! Turkey Man's getting fired, y'all. Turkey Man's getting fired. Exactly, Rhino. You know what? I'm gonna start setting it to Rhino. He did that on purpose to fuck with me. 100%. Let's restart it, y'all. I gotta restart this fuck... Oh, Lord. Okay, shut down. How do you shut it down, y'all? I'm not good at Roblox. They're gone. They took my server away. Wow, where'd my server go? What is happening? Okay. Shut it down. Okay, now let me... Oh my gosh, y'all. Is Roblox fucking around? Okay, why are there people in here? Regenerate. Okay. Let me join first. We got the nerd in there. All right. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna send it to Turkey Man again.
The next word is Roblox.
Hold up. We already running it?
Please spell
moon. Moon? What kind of shit?
Please spell freeze.
Okay, this shit is for toddlers.
Please spell feather.
Okay, I'm gonna fuck this up on purpose. There we go. Okay, I just got dropped. So he just won. All right. Okay, now it's starting, y'all. Now we can have some fun. Everybody, handshakes. Let's go. We're gonna have a fun night. I'm telling y'all right now. Let's see. Because I know how to spell. Hello. Y'all saying the words get harder? Okay. That's good. Oh, look who's here, y'all. Awesomely Austin. There he goes.
The next word is stop.
So it starts off like children. Okay. Watch him misspell
Stop.
this. Cheeseman, you good? Okay.
Please spell goat.
Goat. Okay.
Goat.
Goat.
The next word is box.
Box.
Please spell pot.
I think box is one of the first words you ever learn to fucking spell.
Your word is note.
Note? Have you played the Rake Remaster? I don't think we
Your
played the
word
remaster one,
is
Coke.
book.
Book. What kind of shit is this, y'all?
Your word is fun.
Fun. Christina's gonna fuck up. Yeah, there we go.
Please spell fish.
Fish. Y'all promise it gets
Your
harder?
word is steam.
Y'all promise me it gets harder.
The next word is special.
Special. Okay, that... I'm not saying that's a hard word.
Your word is forest.
Oh, okay, it's getting real. Forest. Ah, there you go. Horse.
Please spell purple.
Purple. All right.
Please spell orange.
Orange.
Your word is yellow.
Yellow.
The next word is hamburger.
Hamburger. Oh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. Okay.
Your word is shadow.
Shadow. Okay.
Please spell genius.
Genius. Look at this little guy. Look. All right.
Your word is treasure.
Oh, treasure. Treasure. Yep.
The next word is goldfish.
Goldfish. He's gonna fuck up. He's gonna
The
fuck
next
up.
word is campfire.
Okay.
The next word is butterfly.
Butterfly. Motherfucker. Butterfly. Butterfly, right? Okay.
The next word is flashlight.
Flashlight. These are hard words? What the fuck?
Flashlight. The next word is pineapple.
Pineapple. Okay, actually, I would have fucked that one
The
up.
next word is meteorology.
Uh-uh.
Meteorology.
How you dressed like a little genius?
Your word is paleontology.
Whoa! Whoa! Nope.
Please spell adaptation.
Adaptation. Woo!
Please spell achievement.
Achievement. Lexi said, Zach, I've had the worst day today. I lost a couple friends, so I'm happy you're live. I hope you are good.
Your
Can I get a
word
handshake?
is
Lexi, I hope you're good.
astronomy.
You know you got us, Lexi. I'm sorry about that. Whoa.
Please spell investigator.
Oh, he's done. That's an easy one.
Your word is exploration.
Exploration. Okay, easy word. I want to see y'all spell these. Start spelling in the chat, because I feel like it's not as easy.
Bureaucracy. Bureaucracy.
What?
The next word is rejuvenate. Rejuvenate. The next word is quintessential.
Y'all can't even lie. These are stressful ass words.
The next word is serendipity.
Is someone really throwing tomatoes at me right now? What the fuck?
The next word is phenomenon. The next word is rejuvenate.
I'm gonna beat you, Christina. She's something of a speller.
Please spell bureaucracy.
Help!
Bureaucracy.
Burea. That's a hard word! They ran it back? How is that fucking fair? Okay, you know what? One more time, y'all. One more time. They ran it back. I don't even think that's in the rules.
The next word is boat.
Boat. B-O-T-E.
The next word is corn.
Porn? Oh, corn. I
The
was
next
like,
word
whoa!
is cake.
Cake. Something I got.
Cake.
This boy just had a damn seizure. Turkey, type it in.
Please spell lamp.
Lamp. Christina, you
Please
something
spell
like
car.
a genius.
Please spell home.
Motherfucker. Home.
The next word is pet.
Pet.
Pet. Your word is noob.
Noob. Ah.
The next word is shadow.
Shadow.
Please spell carrot.
Carrot. Yep, I'm
Carrot.
dead. Bro can't spell carrot. Bro just folded
Please
on
spell
carrot.
troll.
How the fuck, bro, fold on carrot?
The next word is bottle.
Bottle. What the fuck?
Please spell rocket.
Oh, rocket.
Your word is peanut. The next word is sweater.
Sweater. I don't know why I'm just repeating the word. Sweater. This
The next word is pizza.
Pizza. Oh, how do you P-I-Z?
Your word is scissors. The next word is dragonfly.
I thought it might have been some C's in there.
Dragonfly.
Austin, you're gonna get kicked.
Please spell pancakes.
Austin's about to get kicked.
The next word is treasure.
Treasure. Okay, that's... If they hit me with bureaucracy...
Treasure.
Can someone spell bureaucracy really quick in the chat? Brother, hit it.
Your word is birthday. Please spell nightmare.
Okay, that's scary. I didn't like the way he just said that. Nightmare.
Your word is paleontology.
I'd be folding right here. Okay, cheese man, stop
Paleontology.
fucking around. Flash us, please.
Please spell receipt.
Receipt. That's how it's spelled. Yep.
The next word is technology.
Just spell it, turkey. There we go.
Your word is university.
Monsters University, like the movie that we're gonna watch. That's an easy... No. Hey.
University.
There you go. What are you typing?
Please spell engineering.
Engineering?
The next word is civilization.
Civilization. Is there a Z in there? C-I-V-I-L-I-Z-A-T.
Your word is serendipity.
He's dead. He's dead. He is dead.
Serendipity.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Hey, lovely Lily Pad, I can't wait to see you in there. It's gonna be
Please
fun.
spell surveillance.
Me and fucking Christina. She's too good at spelling, I feel like.
Please spell unconstitutional. Unconstitutional. Your word is parliamentary.
Okay, I kind of killed that. Y'all gotta drop a like for unconstitutional. Yeah! Bye-bye! Oh, bye-bye! How you gonna fail on parliamentary? One more. Give me one more. One more! One more and I'm done. One more. Come on. I had to win the spelling bee. I had to. Watch this. Look, where's Christina? Watch this. Hey, Christina. She mad. She mad.
Please spell
Hold
noob.
up. Hold up. Hold up. New lobby? Okay, we'll do a new lobby. That dude, they're probably mad. We'll do a new lobby. We'll do a new lobby. Let me shut it down real quick. Okay, if you were just in it, don't rejoin it. Okay, do not rejoin it. Let some new people in. I do want to send it to Delise because she does want to play, guys. She does want to play. So let me do that. Okay, if you were just in it, please do not join. Let me send it to Delise because she does like spelling, y'all. She likes spelling. And then I'll send this to Turkey Man. Turkey Man, give me a second. Let me join it real quick. Okay, who was that? Who was that? Okay, Delise, I sent it to you and Turkey Man. Now, new people join. If you just played, please, please, please let some other people join. 612. Okay, it just started.
Your word is duck.
Spell it wrong on purpose. Sky, if you can spell it wrong on purpose real quick, we're just going to restart it.
Duck.
He's just going to sit there. Okay. Go ahead. There you go. See, I like this guy. He's cool. He doesn't fuck
Please
around.
spell fish.
Bro, I just like randomly typed and I almost actually spelled it. Did y'all see that? I swear on my life. Okay. All right, let's go, y'all. What the fuck is Delise's character? Here we go. What the that's Delise right there, y'all. Okay. All right, yeah, we got some new people in here.
Your word is car.
Car.
The next word is sun.
All right, we got it. This one's gonna be easy. Like what? Okay.
The next word is fish.
Because that could have
The
been like
next word
sun or
is
sun.
Bed.
Bed? He said bed, right?
Bed.
Okay.
Please
I just had to
spell
make sure.
Frog.
Who the fuck is this?
The next word is taco.
Taco. Okay, come on, 6. Let's go, bro. He's gonna spell
Taco.
he's gonna spell this shit with a K.
Please spell lava.
Lava.
Please spell garden.
Hold up, you got a frog in your throat or some shit?
Please spell butter.
Butter. Stelgi with the
Please
2 said
spell
Zach.
candy.
Candy. Why do you say it like that?
Please spell
Your videos make me
banana.
happy. I spent all my money. Stelgi, I appreciate it too. And I'm happy my videos make you happy.
Banana.
Candy.
Please spell prank.
Prank. You just walked the prank, head ass.
Your word is simulator.
Okay, it's getting real.
The next word is tunnel.
Tunnel.
Please spell strawberry.
He's thinking is sweet.
Strawberry. The next word is giraffe.
Shit. G. Okay.
Please spell fireworks.
Fireworks.
Your word is science. Please spell railroad. Your word is flashlight.
What the fuck was that? What is wrong with
Flashlight.
you people?
The next word is dinosaur.
What is wrong with you? Who the fuck did that? That scared me.
Your word is rhythm.
Rhythm. Can you fuck rhythm?
Rhythm. Your word is responsibility. Responsibility.
Ooh, can we not do that again, please? Please, Jack. That like my
Your
head
word
hurts.
is landscape.
Land skiing.
The next word is technology.
Easy ass word. Come on, no.
Technology. Please spell philosopher.
Uh-oh. The Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher.
I think you had it, babe. There we go.
Please spell spectacular.
Just like me.
Your word is quintessential.
He's dead.
Quintessential.
It's a wrap.
Your word is ubiquitous.
Done. Done. 6 is done.
Ubiquitous.
Nope. Look at him. He didn't even attempt it.
Please spell discombobulate.
Discombobulate. I think I know how to spell that actually.
Discombobulate.
It's me and Delise.
Please spell nonchalant.
Am I tripping? Or did I get that right? And I heard the ding. What the fuck was that? They can just kill you? What the fuck, y'all? That is so unfair. All right, man. You know what? Whoa, what the fuck? Scary horror movies. Oh, hell no. No, let's go on Itch.io, y'all. I want to play a horror game now. Let's go. Dude, who was jump scaring? Was that you, Jeg? That shit scared me so fucking bad. That was not even funny. That was, oh my gosh, that was so fucked up. Banned tapes. Look through creepy VHS tapes. Ooh. One of the best games I've ever played. Oh, shit.
What?
Hold on. This looks pretty short and sweet. I'm going to check it out, y'all. We're going to give it a download. That was horrible. The nerd jump scare, that was I didn't like that one. Oh my gosh, a Skinwalker horror game? We're playing it. We're playing it, y'all. Boom, boom. Let's go. Let's go. You know what else is short and sweet? What's that? Let me pull up the games here. Ooh, chill. Chill. Let's see. Let's play the band tapes one first. That shit sounds so fun. Hold up. Here we go. You know what? I'm gonna get the mood right too. I'm gonna get the mood right. There we go. I love this, y'all. It really puts me in the. I get scared when the red light comes on. That's how you know shit's getting real. All right, go ahead. This is taking a minute. How's y'all's day? By the way, how was everybody's day? Hope everybody's good. Right? Wait, why do I look? Now I look orange. It's cool. Let's load it up. This better be fire. Hold up. Ooh, I'm afraid. Hold up. Let's see, can I fix this? Okay, now we're cursed. Now this is some curse shit. Okay. Alright, y'all ready? VHS. Have y'all dropped a like yet? Oh, we'll check the Discord after this, Piggy. I forgot all about that. What language is that? Does anybody know? Let's go. All my life, I wanted to make the scariest horror movie ever. The kind of movie that would haunt people's dreams after watching it. There are so few scary movies. I purchased a box of VHS tapes. The seller couldn't tell me what was on the tapes, and I was intrigued. I decided to go through these tapes. Look through the tapes and choose those on which occur paranormal, violent, horrific events. In general, anything that may interest the viewer. Do not choose tapes where nothing happens, even if you find them scary. Ooh. Wait a minute, what? Oh, so we gotta check the box if it's scary or not. Hello? Am I supposed to hit something right now? Oh, the tape is over. Okay, no. Thank you, Delise. Okay, nothing really happened there. I'm gonna turn the game up, though. I'm fucking with y'all now. I think I heard something. Okay, yeah, that was pretty scary. This is a cool concept for a horror game. Nope. Nope. No reaction. Watch this. No reaction coming from me. Okay, so would that be scary? Because nothing really happened, but that was paranormal, so yes. something's behind that box. Okay. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Someone's crying in that corner. Hopefully it'll get caught on camera. I'll try to get closer. It stopped. Okay, was that paranormal though? I think that's supposed to be paranormal. Damn, I can't believe I'm stuck. I can't even move my arm. This dude's trapped in a cave. Easy, someone's gonna notice I'm missing. Max?
Max the Meme has just donated $3. Boo.
Thank you, Max. Lord save me. Fuck, 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 fuck. Exactly, Rhino. Not for 1,000 million trillion. I'm not doing that shit. I didn't see nothing. Y'all? That window's open. Nothing's really happening now. Okay, that's paranormal. That got me, y'all. A little bit. A little bit. That one got me. That fucking sound. Okay. Did y'all see anything on that one or no? I didn't see anything. I'm gonna go with no. For real? I got a package. These tapes exceeded my wildest expectations. This is it. This is what I've been looking for all these years. For my perfect movie. I watched these tapes one by one. Forgetting about sleep. Okay. There was a box on my doorstep with more tapes in it. Someone wants me to make a movie. Here we go. Am I safe to take a sip of Monster, y'all think? Let me crack it open. No. I didn't see nothing there. Okay, I mean, that was paranormal. Okay, that's paranormal, but hold up. Hold up. I'm hearing like someone like moan and cry outside of my room. I'll be right back. They're freaking out because there's like a giant beetle on the wall going up the stairs. They're like, ah! Y'all heard them? The whole family's like, all right. Y'all hear it? Listen. Someone's about to scream. Hold up. Hear him out. Maybe they got it. All right, let's go. Was that paranormal? It was, right? Because that thing sat up. Nothing. Someone's gonna come running out them woods, y'all. Okay. Oh my gosh. Mom? Mom's swinging from the chandelier. Ooh, yeah, I would have booked it too. Do we really gotta zoom in on the window? Oh. Hold up, Mom and... Oh! Hold up, Mom and Dad fucking? Oh. She good? She looks pretty blue. Your skin is so smooth. So perfect. Soon it will be mine. Okay, that wasn't. I mean, that was weird though, right? But it wasn't. I'll go with yes. I thought I saw a face in the smoke. Okay. Okay, that was a bar. I don't think that was scary. I was jamming. I need to think really hard about what's going on. Who made all these tapes? Is what they show real? Who sent me the box? I have to go back where I purchased the first box of tapes. He'll give me some answers. To be continued. I mean, shit. That was kind of fire. Even though that was like a demo, I thought that was a cool, that was a pretty cool little concept for a game. Alright, let's play this game outside. With the skinwalkers and shit. I'm telling y'all, one thing I don't fuck with is damn skinwalkers. I'll be completely honest with y'all. Skinwalkers, motherfucking Wendigos, damn tall grays, like those no. Y'all saying I'm one. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go. You gotta go outside. Hey, y'all gonna see that tonight because we're watching Open Season. Y'all remember that from Open Season? You gotta go outside. Poison, I missed your chat? What'd you say, Poison? Oh, hey, Zach. Heard you got lights. I shouldn't have read it, Poison. Let's go. Outside. I love it. I cannot wait to watch it with y'all. All right. Huh. Oh, look at the lovely couple. If you stare long enough, it feels like something's moving. Does it? Okay. If it could speak, what would it say about me? The fuck are you talking about, Sophie? What is that? What the fuck is that? Watering can. A pile of books. Some worn out, some untouched. Is that like a fucking USB? Is that like a... Alright. Some pages are torn out. Maybe that's how it should be. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, can I go outside? It's cold. I'm not going out. But you gotta. I heard something outside. Yeah, so did I. Are we going? No? Okay, what is this? I drew with love. You can tell by the lines. What the fuck is wrong with this person? Are you good? Can I have a seat? I remember falling asleep here. Times change. Empty. Mom took all my clothes. Bro, what is going on, dude? Can you shut up? She's talking about everything. She's got something smart to say about every object in the fucking house. I wish they weren't just lying here. What? Bro, this is fucking whack. A dead flower in an empty pot. Symbolic. You ain't no damn poet, Sophie. I don't know who you think you are. What time is it? Motherfucking... like 2:45? Something like that? That looks like 2:45 a.m. Okay. Oh, there's a deer. You know what they say, y'all? Doe, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Oh dear. Right on. That's a classic, bro. Okay, so what are we doing? Do I have to stare at the picture? I don't understand this. This is... Can I just go to bed? How many nights did I spend staring at the ceiling? I don't fucking know. You can't even see the ceiling, so... I can't... Can I go outside now? I mean, I've touched about everything in the fucking room. I can't leave. I can't go out through the window. L game? Question mark? Look under the bed? Is there a body under there or something? What the fuck? This shit sucks. Someone come get me out of this house. L Zach. Like I made the game, Turkey? Come on, y'all. I mean... What is this strange deer? Can we play the make good choices game now? Or you know what? No, let's do 1 round of floor 9. 1 round. Discord. Well, let's check the Discord. Sorry. I keep forgetting. We'll check the Discord. Okay, let's check. Let's check the Discord. Hold up. Let's check the game of the year. What?
You having a good day today?
You know what, Turkey? I actually am having a good day. What about you, bro?
That's good. It's a pretty great day. Patience is sick, sadly.
Oh.
She's got strep.
Oh.
And she wanted me to ask you if you would play Among Ashes because she's really sick.
Among Ashes.
And she, make her feel better.
She's
Yeah.
sick. All right, so we got, yup. There we go right there. Hold up. Hold the phone. I found where Xeno went. Ew, what is this? This is weird as... What is that? Your anniversary? I don't know, Rhino.
At the request of the United States government. This is not a test.
We need to do another sleep stream. Who will come to that?
Attack. The North American Arrows 300 has been
Fucks in. Poor Penelope trying to sleep. You know what, guys? This is not funny. This is not. It's not even funny. It's not funny. Okay. All right. Oh boy. All right, man. Any edits? Okay, fire.
If music is therapy, who's your therapist?
W. Okay. I'm trying not to get copyright struck too hard, y'all. All right, let's check the art, then we're out. Fire. Valentine's plush, fire. Okay. All right. Let's play 1 round of floor 9. Then we're going to play that game, Make Good Choices. Then we're going to watch the Nick Crowley vid. Then we're going to run the other video I wanted to watch with y'all. And then we're going to end it. Does that sound good to y'all? If we end it early, we might start movie night early. We'll see what happens. We shall see. Okay, 1 round, y'all. Give me 1 round. Give me uno round, please. Let me turn it down a little bit. Yep. You got a tier list? Hold on. If Rhino made a tier list, we're doing that. We're doing that. 100%. We'll run it right after this. Rhino, send me that tier list right now, boy. Okay. I already remember this whole game. I don't even need to look at this shit. I know the game. I've been thinking about this game. I wanted to beat it so bad. But I didn't want to beat it off camera. I wanted to beat it on stream with y'all. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. One shot, y'all. Okay, the Orchid. High voltage. Exit. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, that's an easy one. Get me out of here right now. Exactly, Cam. We're going to beat it all together. It's Zachfield TV movie night movies. Oh, damn, Rhino. I thought it'd be something better than that. Just kidding, Rhino. Just kidding. Okay, yep. Fire hose. Hey, that's what I do. If the hose ain't misbehaving, I fire the hose. Right, guys? Fire hose. Y'all got me, right? Fire hose. Okay, Tay's laughing. Tay found some joy in that one. Okay, alright, alright. Ooh, there we go with the eyes again. I do not like what I'm seeing. Let's go. Everybody. I'm trying to think of another banger joke. Floor 7. Shit. More like floor 11. 7-Eleven. The gas station that you... Floor 7? Bitch. More like floor... Heaven. Nah, because you're dead. Right? Do not disturb. More like bird is the word. Y'all giggling. 13 through 15. More like I want some poutine. Y'all remember? Y'all know in Canada they got poutine. Hungry, hungry. All right. Orchid. More like, give me some more, kid. I don't. Okay, that sounded weird, but we'll let that one slide. Exit. More like, motherfucker, cook me some breakfast. Y'all know what I'm saying? Floor 6. More like, send me some booty pigs. Watch out, Zach. Okay. Hold up. Oh, satanic Bible. More like, bitch, I'm holding you liable. Oh! Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. For number 5. Hold on. Let me squeeze on them thighs. Ah! Yep. I said it. I said it. Okay, I really did. Caution. More like, bitch. Let all the hoes in. Uh-oh. Cabin in the woods. More like slobbing on my wood. What? I mean, y'all. Chicken bones. More like, yo girl ringing my phone. More like New Jersey drones. Okay, oh. She cooking on that one. Alright, I didn't see anything there. Hold up, hear me out, y'all. Floor number 4. Man, I ain't fucking with that bitch no more. Orange juice. More like, honey, have you heard the news? Cabin in the Woods. I already said that. $15. More like 14. Oh, whoa! Whoa. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, y'all, because now we cooking. Now we cooking. Alright, hold up. Picture moving. More like, bitch, you're moving. What? Let's go. Let's go. Yep. Monster Energy. More like your mom's my entry. That one didn't hit. Oh, yeah, that one didn't hit. 18. More like perfect. Joking. 18. More like gangrene. What? Come on, y'all. Fire hose reel. I'll fire the hose reel. Double entendre. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Peephole. More like steep hole. Watch out. You might fall inside. Pictures on the wall. More like creatures in the stall. Ooh, because I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Alright, that looked normal to me. Let me check the cart one more time. Sucking on my ball. Alright. Let's keep moving. Ready for this one? I got something cooking. Okay. Where's this tier list? What? Will send me a link to a fucking... Hold up. You deleted it? What the fuck? Why? Now someone needs to make a Zach tier list. Something to do with Zach. Bro, wasting our damn time. All right, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I want to play this game with y'all. This looks so funny. It's called Make Good Choices. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. Here we go. Hold on, let me mess with the audio. Okay. Is there no sound? Okay. Is it, wait, is it a rage game? I don't know if it's a rage game or what is it, but we're going to have to check it out. It's called Make Good Choices. Let's go. You ready? I think this will be funny. I really do. We got to give it a shot. Okay. So I just left my apartment. And I gotta go get some milk. That should, I mean, you know what? Easier said than done, right? Now remember, everything is trying to kill you. A cigarette ignited the trash can. Let's try it again. You really gotta, like, think about anything that could kill you. Okay, so I'm not gonna walk under that. Okay. Alright. I mean, this looks... unless that car is in drive right now. I think we should be good. Okay, yep. I don't see anything that could kill me right here. I'm not trusting that. What? Bruh. Okay, hold up. Because I haven't even made it a block. Let me go back behind. Let me go across the street right here. Okay, now onto the sidewalk right here. Okay. If I go close to that car, it's going to explode. Right? Go this way. Why would it make me stand there? What's up, City?
City has just donated $5. Hi, Zach. I hope all is well. I hope you and everyone watching has a good night. Smile.
Thank you, City. This shit. Okay. That's gonna kill me. Let me go around. Oh, it's not there anymore. Okay. Patient said pay attention to the traffic cones. Okay. Is that dish still there? Okay. Let's go around. This trash can's about to explode. Wow! Wow, wow, wow. Oh, traffic cones mark the safe areas. So that was a lie. Okay. I'm gonna go around this way. Yup. Okay, there's no car there, so it should be fine. Okay. Like, how do we know if that car's gonna explode? Those pipes might burst. Okay, I'm gonna go through here. Wow. This shit really starting to piss me off. Wait, I can't go here though because that's gonna explode. Don't go in front of the cones. But you said they were safe. Go here. Okay. Okay. If I go over there, I feel like that's going to bust open. So I'm not going there. But that car might explode, so I've got no other choice. Can you fucking move? So the pole... So the cone means the pole's about to fall. So we can't go in front of that cone. We have to kind of... So we got to go around here. Okay, okay. Hold up. It's a game of evaluation. That's what it is. You've got to evaluate everything going on. Okay. Is this car about to blow up? Is that shit there every time? Okay, we can go in front. Great, now we go in front again. This is the furthest I've ever made it. Okay, that's gonna fall and kill me. That's gonna fall down. So I gotta go around. Who? Go in the middle of the street. Nothing can... Okay. Back through here. Go around the car. Ooh, watch out, because there's a satellite. Wait, but there might not be. That is always going to go off. So you can never go over there. Okay, the vibration for your foot that goes is going to explode. This way. We got to go over here. My heart is starting to hurt. I'm not even kidding y'all. My heart is starting to hurt. This way. This way. Oh, there wasn't a pipe right there. Oh, but also this is clear now. Okay, okay, okay. Look up. Okay, that's not gonna fall. That will fall. So we have to go around this way. Watch out for satellites. Okay. Alright. Can't go in front of that. We can't go back here, though. Okay. Can we walk over here? There we go. What's in here? Okay, I'm looking for satellite dishes. What is that? Is that gonna fall?
After the explosion in their apartment, neighbors next door alarmed local law enforcement.
There was an explosion in someone's apartment. Who the fuck is that?
Searched the unit and found no trace explosion or any.
Okay. I think I'm good. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Okay. Look up. There's something in that trash can, I bet. This way. Wow. Wow. We were doing well, too. Alright, boom, boom. If I forget about that satellite one more time. Boom. Watch out. Okay, boom, boom. having fun. Okay, walk over here. There's no pole. Okay, that's gonna fuck us up. No satellite, okay? Alright, what is this? What was even the point of looking at that, Zach? Literally, what are you doing, bro? Okay, there's no pole right here, so we should be good. Middle. Okay. That's gonna fall on me. I really don't want that to happen. Okay. Get over here. Run. Nope. 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 Good try. Okay, I'm going. Speed run. Speed run. Speed run. That's gonna hit me. These fucking pipes, bro! Oh my gosh! Lord help. Lord help. Okay, this way. We have to go this way. Yep, yep. Now we go around here. Into the middle of the street. Go back this way. Into the middle. This is going to try to hit me, but we're too quick for that. Now, is that car going to start moving? Let's hope and pray. It's one of those things, y'all, where I'm trying to control the anger. Because I just want to have a... Oh, wait until it's green! I'm a dummy. Okay, we have to go the... We have to go this way. Okay, walk around here. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. Oh my fucking dude. Dude. Watch out, because that's the trash can. We gotta go this way. We gotta go around here. Watch out, because this car might blow up. Back out in the street. This way. Okay, I'm starting to learn, y'all. I'm starting to learn. Now watch out for this. There we go. Now wait for it to turn green. Y'all are very smart. Very smart. There we go. Perfect. Okay, why is there a cone right there? Trying to see what could possibly kill me. Is that gonna explode? I really hope it's not. Oh my gosh. Is this sign gonna fall on me now? So don't trust any of the trash cans. Don't even go fucking near them. Gotta go this way. Yep. Okay. All right. Chill. Just we got it. This is the rum right here. You know what? Maybe tomorrow we'll play a little bit more of that. But guys, I've really been trying to like, you know what I'm saying? I've really been trying to be better in my heart and in my head. All right. So you know what I want to do right now? I want to watch the new Nick Crowley video. Is that cool with y'all? Is that cool? I think this video might be some heat. So we're going to watch that. Let's check it out. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let me make sure the sound's good. We're going to turn it into a video too. We are going to turn it into a video. So y'all, everybody chill for 1 second. Grab a snack. I'll give y'all a second to grab a snack because I'm gonna take a second to go grab a piss. Grab a snack. I got water and pretzels. That's what I'm going to be snacking on, y'all. Cheers. We gonna be eating with this one. I'll be right back. Go get some snacks, a drink, or something, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I hope y'all got snacks, something. We're going to have fun with this one. Is everybody back? Let's take a roll call. Raise your hand if y'all are back. Did I say I'm going to go grab a piss? Is that what I just said? All right. Y'all ready? I'm going to count to 3. Y'all spam in the chat. Hey, YouTube. Y'all know how we do it. What's up, YouTube? Okay. Okay. And we got to keep the chat centered on the video, y'all. Give me something to look at. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, guys. Tonight, we are going to be checking out YouTube's Darkest Channel 7 by Nick Crowley.
Tell you what we're gonna do.
I always get excited. I always get excited,
We're
y'all.
gonna do this.
These are so
Nice
hype.
guy must die. Nice guy must die. Nice guy must die.
Chapter 1. Nice guy must die. What the fuck?
This is my house from the street. Here is my car. This is a 2-bedroom brick ranch, conveniently located.
It's the final day of February 2008. A 47-year-old man living in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, named George Sedini, publishes his very first video to YouTube under the channel MOS B46PGH.
I paid $79,000 for this in 1996. That's considered a lot, believe it or not.
The upload, titled How George Pittsburgh Lives, was almost like an old-school house tour of sorts, as George proudly displays the outside of his home, before then doing the same inside.
Open it up.
He's doing some
someone
MTV
left
Crib
it unlocked.
shit.
That's not good. Inside, okay. Pan to the other side.
Seemingly making a point of mentioning every minute feature in the otherwise dim and empty home.
Here's my big screen TV. It's my computer, couch and chair, they match. Dining room set, shoebox full of old pictures.
To anyone who may have stumbled
So he made a video just to flex. That's what I'm noticing. He's on here flexing for real.
upon this strange video or Sedini's channel in general back in 2008, it would likely come off as entirely uninteresting and far from anything disturbing. However, to those who find it today, this couldn't be more different, as the account carries with it a layer of disturbing context due to the events that transpired after this first video was published, events that have since transformed the MOS B46 PGH page into one of YouTube's darkest channels.
Please meet every woman's dream.
Do something so she remembers your
Was
name.
she just talking about me?
Make sure he's someone you can trust. Be careful, is all I can say.
I'm gonna post this and see what comes back.
Okay. 7. So we got 7 different channels. After these messages.
I'm sure most of you guys have heard about the TikTok ban at this point, and honestly there's something about it that's been bothering me. You or I could do a simple Google search and in the matter of seconds find countless different data broker websites with articles for tested science if you're 14 days.
Thank you, Nick Crowley. Thank you, Nick Crowley.
Little hallway, 2 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms. To the right is my bedroom.
Without any context, it's hard to know what the purpose of George Sedini's first video was, if it even had one at all. The entire thing just felt so random. But within the footage itself was one clue that hints at the fact that George actually had a very specific reason for uploading this, with that clue coming in the form of a book on his coffee table.
Okay, come over here. There's some reading material that we're all familiar with.
It was called How to Date Young Women for Men Over 35, which was about as creepy as it sounded.
My first guest today is a 51-year-old bachelor who says if you're a single woman over 30, you're a dating has-been. Please meet every woman's dream, Don Steele.
Ew!
Its author, Don Steele, had made a
Bro,
living
I'm
as a
sorry, and y'all gonna get on me for this. But if you're 50 dating someone like my age, like 24, 23, 25, that's some weird shit. Right? I'm not saying you're a, but it's still weird. Like, you are such different people. That's real weird, in my opinion.
dating counselor and life coach, creating various books and programs that were geared towards socially awkward men, exploiting them with the promise that someday they'll be able to get the younger girl of their dreams, even after they reached middle adulthood, and all that they had to do was pay for his course, pay for the book, and dedicate themselves to becoming more desirable. And George Sedini was the perfect target. Despite having a successful career as a systems analyst at a law firm, he struggled to maintain any relationships with the women that he met. It had been well over a decade since he last had a girlfriend, and despite desperately wanting one, George just seemed to lack the ability to connect with women on any level, even as just friends. And as his isolation began to grow, so too did his obsession with finding a girlfriend. George had nearly given up these pursuits too, until he was introduced to Don Steele's course, viewing the program as his last real shot at human connection, obsessively reading the book to the point that he was supposedly able to recite passages by memory alone. On top of this, he would also attend many of this supposed guru's in-person seminars, with some of his visits even being captured on camera and later posted onto Don Steele's YouTube channel.
It used to be down here. It was called a codpiece, and it's gradually over the years moved up here. So it's read like an erect you-know-what.
And it was in these courses where George was subjected to all sorts of bizarre and unsettling ideology.
Turn around here, look at me, and I'm going to tell you what we're going to do today more than anything. else we're gonna do this. Nice guy must die.
But despite agreeing with this man wholeheartedly and following all of his work, George was still making very little progress, which was evident by the footage of him attending these seminars, as he appears incredibly nervous and kept mainly to himself. And so, recognizing that George had much to improve on, he was given an assignment by one of his instructors. He was told to film a video of his house, so that the instructors and everyone else in the class could see if he was really making himself and his environment desirable enough to any woman who might come over.
Okay, couch and chair, they match.
I mean,
women will really be impressed.
It's a pretty normal house,
Knowing
right?
this, the footage feels so much lonelier, as it was almost like he was trying to sell his way of living as being good enough for a partner that he was really no closer to finding.
All right, you know what? It's kind of sad. Like, if he wasn't creeping on younger women, I'd say that's actually kind of sad, right? Because he probably cleaned his whole house, made it look as nice as possible. But the fact that they're like going after like 25-year-old, that's weird. That is weird.
There's something so depressing about it.
Yeah.
And this wasn't his only video.
It is easy for me to hide from my emotions for one more day. Take a long drive in the car, listen to some music, daydream, or just do some mundane task around the house that really doesn't need to be done, that's not too important. And there you go, one more day, and one more day turns into one more year.
Months later, on June 23rd, 2008, George would return with an upload he had filmed inside of his basement, and in it, we get more insight on just how severe his isolation had become, though he still held on to a sliver of optimism thanks to Don Steele's course.
Now, RDS says that I have approximately maybe 15 more years to be successful at this, and when I heard that, I wanted to continue immediately to start moving on this. I didn't realize I had that much time. So my objective is to be real and to learn to be emotional and to be able to emotionally connect with people.
Before he eventually reverts back to talking about his uncanny desire to find a younger woman.
Because when I'm 10 to 20 years older than she is, she has to feel good about this thing.
Ending the video with hints of an uncertain future.
I'm going to post this and see what comes back.
How do y'all think this is going to go? Number one, he's going to find a lovely young lady and they're going to get together and they're going to be together forever. Number two, he's going to kill someone. Or number three, kidnap. I'm going with kidnap. Someone's ending up in that basement.
He would never upload again. And soon after, it appears George gave up trying, essentially accepting his life of loneliness. But while this would be the last video made to his channel, he wouldn't leave the internet entirely. Soon after this final video was posted, a website was launched called GeorgeSedini.com, which served as a place for George to blog about his emotions. And while something like this could have been beneficial for him, this website would instead only serve to capture his descent into madness. An immediate red flag was raised by the very first text you see on the website, as George wrote, "Why do this? To young girls? Just read below. I kept a running log that includes my thoughts and actions after I saw this project was going to drag on," with the line serving as some sort of bizarre disclaimer, though with no other context. George's entries began. December 22nd, 2008. Time is moving along. Plan to have this done already. I will just keep a running log here as time passes. Many of the young girls here look so beautiful as to not be human. Very edible. After joining this gym, started lifting weights and like it. This early post encapsulates what this blog would be focused on. Young women he would see throughout the day, his time at the gym, and his plan. This plan was never expressly stated on the website, but it was something he obsessed over, mentioning it in every single one of his posts.
Did anybody have cannibalism on the bingo card? Because that completely left my mind. Maybe he's talking about like, oh, I just want to eat you up.
And dubbing it the exit plan, even going as far as to provide a date and time for it, January 6th, 2009 at 8:15 p.m. Before this day would come, however, he would provide further insight into just how lonely he was. Moving into Christmas again. Last Christmas with Pam was in 1983. Who knows why? I'm not ugly or too weird. No sex since January 1990 either. I was 29. No shit. Over 18 years ago. I actually look good. I dress good. Am clean shaven. Bathe. Touch of cologne. Yet 30 million women reject me. Over an 18 or 25 year period. That's how I see it. 30 million is my rough guesstimate of how many desirable single women there are. With several other posts of the same nature, the day eventually came for his big exit plan, January 6th, with George writing one message that afternoon. I can do this. This log is not detailed. It is only for confidence to do this. The future holds even less than what I have today. It is 6:40 p.m., about an hour and a half to go. God have mercy. I wish life could have been better for all, and the crazy world can somehow run smoother. I wish I had answers. Bye. Despite this appearing to be his final post, George Sidini wasn't quite finished, as he would come back only hours later, writing simply, "It's 8:45 p.m. I chickened out. Shit. I brought the loaded guns, everything." Whatever George Sidini had been planning that day, it was clear that his exit plan was something incredibly disturbing, and based on his use of guns, plural, it was likely not just an exit plan for himself.
Yeah.
But thankfully, he didn't go through with it. In fact, he seemed to have dropped the plan entirely, as months would go by without any update to his blog. Though this wouldn't last, as in April of 2009, he began posting yet again, with these entries being even more disturbing. July 23rd, 2009. Wow, I just looked out my front window and saw a beautiful college-age girl leave Dad's house across the street.
Bro, I did not see his ass in the background at first. That scared the shit out of me, sorry.
I guess he got a good lay today. College girls are hoes. I masturbate frequently. He is about 45 years old. She was long-haired, hot little hottie with a beautiful bod. I masturbate frequently. The strangest part of this entire website was, according to those he worked with and the neighbors, they all thought George was normal. A little off, sure, but it appeared that these disturbing thoughts and plans were kept solely in his blog and solely in his mind. But on July 28th, 2009, this would all change. George had boarded a Port Authority bus that day and took a seat, carrying with him some sort of duffel bag, and as the ride commenced, he unzipped the bag and began to fiddle with something inside of it. An anonymous man sitting next to him noticed this, and curiously leaned over to see what he was doing. In George Sidini's hand was what appeared to be a grenade. The stunned passenger ran off at the next stop and immediately alerted the police. But bizarrely, nothing actually came of this. No explosions happened that day, and upon police eventually tracking down Sidini 2 days later, he was searched, but there was no sign of this supposed grenade, and the man who had reported this incident was unable to positively identify him. And so, George was released, allowing him to continue on with his day, and to continue on with his posting. August 3rd, 2009. I took off today, Monday, and tomorrow to practice my routine and make sure it was well polished. I need to work out every detail. There is only one shot. Also, I need to be completely immersed into something before I can be successful. I haven't had a drink since Friday at about 2:30. Total effort needed. Tomorrow is the big day. Last time I tried this in January, I chickened out. Let's see how this new approach works. Maybe soon I will see God and Jesus.
I don't know about
This was
God
the final
and
update
Jesus.
made to GeorgeSidini.com, and unlike his previous attempt at carrying out this exit plan, this time, he didn't back out. On August 4th, 2009, George Sidini would enter an LA Fitness in Bridgeville, Pennsylvania, and walk directly into a woman's aerobics class, with a duffel bag in his hand. He then dropped his bag on the floor with a loud bang, before he closed the door and shut off all the lights. In a moment of darkness and confusion, one witness recalled that she felt the presence of someone who didn't belong there. Before total panic would ensue, everyone was just screaming so loud. At first, I didn't even think shots were being fired. It was so surreal. At that moment, George Sidini had brandished 2 guns from his bag and opened fire on the group of 30, all of whom were women, which was entirely the point. In that dark, cramped room, George would discharge his weapon 52 times, striking 12 different women and then himself. Of the injured, 49-year-old Elizabeth Gannon, 38-year-old Jody Billingsley, and 46-year-old Heidi Overmeyer would tragically lose their lives, while the others were left with permanent injuries, both physical and mental.
Damn.
It wasn't hard to find a motive. George had spelled it out right there in his blog. He desired women so much that his inability to ever gain a real connection with any of them turned his infatuation into pure hatred. And this is how he wanted to make them pay. And the ironic part is that this was all so avoidable, as these plans were heavily implied on his website, which had been publicly available online for roughly an entire year, yet no one cared enough about him to ever look.
Damn.
It is easy for me to hide from my emotions for one more day.
Knowing what we know now, George's channel is highly disturbing, as it shows us a glimpse into a mind on the verge of completely snapping, and a last gasp attempt at achieving normalcy by a person who would go on to become a monster when he didn't get what he wanted.
Just everything I need. Well, that about sums it up.
Hi guys, I am with...
Sorry, but what a fucking loser. What a loser. You can't get any, so you're gonna go out and shoot and kill 3 women, injure 12. It's like, are you fucking serious? It's always the incels, man. Like, I'm sorry. It's like, it's not anybody in the world's fault except for yours that you don't get no action, bruh. For real. Alright? It's like, what? Oh.
Lewis.
Incels are fucking... I'm sorry. I think the most dangerous group of people in the world are incel men. I'm sorry. Because they fucking hate women. They will... I mean, they don't give a shit. Lord have mercy. If they all got a group together and started like a terrorist organization, it'd be a wrap. It'd be a wrap. Hopefully I just didn't give some incels some ideas.
Mark Williams always dreamed of being a YouTuber. He had grown up watching parkour content on the site, becoming attached to both its many talented creators and the hobby itself, eventually becoming so inspired by it that he launched his own channel in 2019, at the age of just 15, with Mark hoping that someday this channel would make that dream of his come true. The page went by many names over the years, but eventually Mark would settle on the moniker Displace, and depending on who you ask, his videos were either extremely impressive or extremely irresponsible. They showed scenes of Mark high atop buildings, jumping rooftop to rooftop, climbing on massive abandoned cranes, and fleeing from security guards and the cops on more than a few occasions.
Police are on the way already now. Yeah, they'll catch me then, won't they?
They'll catch me then, won't they?
Often seen with him was his younger brother, who he had grown incredibly close with, which was due in part to the fact that Mark was somewhat of a loner and didn't have many friends in his own personal life. Though according to his mother, this wasn't necessarily by choice, as she explained that he did desperately want friendship, and he was incredibly caring, he just had a habit of making the wrong friends, describing Mark as trusting to a fault. Mark's longing for camaraderie became especially apparent not long after the launch of Displace, as his brother slowly began appearing less and less in his videos, forcing him to do these free runs by himself, which he implied was something he didn't enjoy nearly as much.
My brother, who was part of the channel, Ben, he's not now. I don't think he's coming back at all. He ditched me, leaving me by myself, and I've got a problem with talking to myself as well.
This, coupled with the fact that he was dealing with the tribulations of growing up, led to his uploads on the channel becoming more and more sporadic, as he would often go dark for a few months, only to return with the promise of more consistent uploads.
Alright guys, don't know if you can see me or not, but I promise you Displace is coming back.
That often never came. It was clear that he still longed to be a YouTuber, he just needed some sort of a spark. And sure enough, at the end of 2020, he would find one right in his own comment section.
Oh?
In a since-deleted video, Mark would receive a comment from a man named Lewis Ashdown, who explained that he was a big fan of Mark's content and that he would love to join him in an upcoming video, as they both just so happened to live in Uckfield. It was exactly what Mark had been needing, a friend. And not only a friend, but a friend he could make videos with. And so that's exactly what he would do.
Hi guys, I'm back here with Lewis, and we're going to do the water treatment facility in Uckfield on the industrial estate. See you in a sec, guys.
From their first meeting on, Lewis became a core part of the Displace channel, leading to the two growing closer by the day, with Mark speaking about this bond on a live stream in March of 2021.
If you're going exploring at an abandoned pub, yeah, keep your mate with you, make sure he's someone you can trust, you know, and be careful is all I can say. Because in the video where me and Lewis climbed the college, you know, I was constantly looking out for him, because he did get dangerously close to some of the edges, but you know, that's what life's about, isn't it?
But despite finding his new parkour partner, Mark still had other issues getting in the way of his uploads, as he was now 18 years old and was facing the reality of having to get a job, forcing him to put his channel on the back burner. Mark discussed this struggle and the many others he was facing at the time in that same March livestream, with his tone about Displace's future sounding less than optimistic.
I've been doing some talking with Lewis, seeming like he wants to get back into climbing and stuff. I haven't actually done it since Christmas, and I've got a bad back. It's been getting worse and worse lately. Don't know why. I need to go to the hospital and have myself checked out. I am not sure where my channel is going to go. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing these videos. I don't know if I'm going to be doing different videos, or whether I'm going to stop completely.
But unlike other times when he had gotten down on his
Hold up. Is that like his OC in the background? It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. I fuck with it, bro. Also, I think y'all are right in the comments. I think this dude Josh, right? That's his friend's name. Something's gonna happen, bro.
Channel, this time he wasn't alone, and his friend Lewis was there to have his back as he pushed Mark to continue his work, even showing up in the comments of this livestream under the name Moral Unknown, where he went as far as to offer up a potential location that they could film their next video in order to get Mark re-inspired. We'll do Buxted Hotel first video back? And sure enough, just days later, the two would arrive at Buxted Hotel to begin filming yet another video.
Hi guys, I am with Lewis. Just having a little drink.
This would be their last on the Displaced channel, as not even 2 months after it was uploaded, both Mark Williams and Lewis Ashdown would vanish without a trace.
What? Did they both like
It was the waning hours of Saturday, May 29th, 2021. Mark met Lewis at the Maresfield Recreation Ground to have a few drinks and discuss their next potential video. Though once there, it was the drinks that took priority, and very quickly Mark had become intoxicated, leading to him calling his house to tell his aunt, who he had been living with, that he would be heading back now. On the call, his aunt could tell that he was drunk, but Lewis chimed in to assure her not to worry, telling her, "I'll get him home safe," which made his aunt feel slightly better. After all, it was only a short few-minute walk back to the house anyway. Instead, 12 hours would pass, and Mark still hadn't made it back, while Lewis himself also failed to arrive home. At some point during their short walk back, both boys had disappeared. They were reported as missing the very next morning, and the area they were last in was combed thoroughly, though very little was uncovered. Around them had been large pockets of forest and murky bodies of water, leading to some questioning if perhaps the boys had gotten lost, or even had fallen into the water. Though regardless of the theories, as a full 24 hours passed, many began to fear the worst, until something strange happened. Reports began pouring in from witnesses claiming to have seen Lewis. Some thought they saw him leaving a local pub the morning after he supposedly had gone missing, while others had seen him at a local movie theater, seemingly completely unaware that the whole town was looking for him. These sightings introduced the possibility that the boys were perhaps runaways, causing several pleas to be made throughout the press, begging them to come back home.
They ran away together. They were secretly madly in love, and they eloped. That's my version of the story. Nice, happy, everybody's friendly story, right? Do I think that's gonna happen? No.
But it would be the police who would find Lewis first, tracking him down at his friend named Liam Hansen's house. There, the cops fired off a barrage of questions, as they not only tried to get answers as to where the boys had been, but more importantly now, they needed to know where Mark was. Throughout all the sightings, it was only ever Lewis that had been spotted, and even now, after searching this friend's home, Mark wasn't there either. So where had Mark Williams gone? Well, Lewis himself offered very little, outright refusing to speak on the boys' whereabouts, but his friend Liam wasn't so quiet, as when he was questioned separately, he claimed to know exactly what had happened on the night of May 29th, 2021, the day in which both boys had disappeared. And he knew because Lewis had told him. According to the boy, the night that Lewis and Mark had met at the park, Lewis poured a cocktail for his friend, and then another, and then another, each one stronger than the last, causing Mark to become drunk almost immediately. Realizing he was drinking too much, Mark told Lewis that he had enough, but Lewis persisted, outright demanding that he keep drinking, leading to Mark begging Lewis to let him stop. At one point, Mark's pleas finally caused Lewis to back off, as the boy instead agreed to make him a non-alcoholic drink, only for him to fill the cup with even more liquor when Mark wasn't looking. By 11:30, Mark could barely stand, prompting him to make that phone call to his aunt, letting her know that he would be back soon. Meanwhile, Lewis had been so preoccupied with getting his friend drunk that he was still fairly sober at this point, and in his sober state, he promised Mark's aunt that he would get him home safe. Seconds after that phone call ended, Mark hunched over to vomit, which is precisely when Lewis pulled a large kitchen knife from his pocket and plunged it directly into Mark's back. Mark stumbled and asked Lewis to call him an ambulance, being unable to comprehend what had just happened, to which Lewis responded by laughing before doing it again, and again, and again.
What the fuck? Hold up, like, shit like that just blows my fucking mind. How are you a damn killer at, what, 21, 22? Younger? Dude, are you serious? You were bro's only friend, pretty much. Are people just born evil? Like, straight up. I feel like some people are literally demons in disguise. Dead serious. Not even like oh, you're just a bad person. I think some people are actually demons and can make themselves look like people. I'm being dead serious. Because there's no fucking way. There's no way. Hold up, I dropped my headphones. Ugh. Keep going.
This is what Lewis had told Liam in the days after the alleged attack, but as Liam recounted the story to the police, he made it clear that this wasn't just a tall tale, as he had actually seen it for himself. When Lewis had told him the story, he pulled out his phone and put it up to Liam's face, revealing that he had filmed the entire ordeal. And sure enough, when police searched Lewis's devices, they would find that footage, though it was far worse than they ever could have imagined.
Damn.
On Lewis Ashdown's cell phone were 7 total videos depicting the attack, with the footage spanning nearly an hour in total, during which Mark had been stabbed 107 times, on top of having a number of other sadistic things done to him. And all the while, it was said that Lewis was giggling manically. When asked about what he had seen in those recordings, Liam provided further detail on just how awful the attack was, recounting that he ripped Mark's eyes out. Proper psychotic stuff. I was going into shock. I was shocked how he came out with it. I wanted to run and tell someone. This was clearly not a normal crime. It displayed a level of evil and hatred that goes past human comprehension, and due to its brutality, police assumed that surely something must have happened between these two to breed so much hatred inside of Lewis. But according to Lewis, this wasn't actually the case. Instead, he stated that he had simply found Mark to be annoying, and that he had been wanting to kill him for some time because of this, and had just been waiting for the right moment. Plus, he always wanted to know what it was like to kill someone. And that was it. That was his entire motive. Lewis Ashdown would be arrested the day he was found, and later sentenced to life in prison, with parole eligibility in 25 years, while Mark's body was found dumped in a nearby body of water, and eventually given a proper burial.
Hi guys, I'm back here with Lewis, and we're going to do the water treatment facility.
With this context, Mark's channel is utterly devastating. All he wanted was a friend to film videos with, but sure enough, as his mother had warned, he was trusting to a fault.
If you're going exploring at an abandoned pub, yeah, keep your mate with you, make sure he's someone you can trust, you know, and be careful.
Which brings us to a disturbing revelation. Just months before he would kill Mark, Lewis was the one that encouraged him to get back out there and film with him, and based on his testimony that he had been wanting to kill Mark for a long time, it makes it very clear that he was doing this not to be a good friend, but to get Mark alone in an isolated spot so that he could carry out his plan. And adding more weight to this theory, when they visited the Buxted Hotel, which Lewis himself had suggested during the livestream, Mark was uncharacteristically drunk.
Hi guys, I am with Lewis. Just having a little drink. Okay, so we'll smash this after we smash these.
Which was never really part of his channel before that upload. And Lewis was uncharacteristically nervous.
We're going to do a couple more bangers. Can't tell you what they are in case anyone's watching that shouldn't be watching. Who's watching? Well, no, I mean watching the videos. Because I thought, yeah, I know that the police do watch my channel sometimes.
paranoid even of being caught by the cops, despite being totally unfazed in previous videos, where in some he was literally being chased by security guards. And coincidentally, by the end of this video, we get an indication as to why Lewis was so nervous. Because he had been carrying a knife. All this leads me to believe that that night, Lewis pushed Mark to film a video in an abandoned location, then got him drunk, and was going to carry through with the murder, before eventually backing out for unknown reasons. And all the while, Mark was completely unaware, never once suspecting that the man he had been filming with had secretly been plotting to kill him, and one day would actually go through with it.
Okay, I'll wrap it up now then, guys. Yep, I'll see ya.
Damn, bro. First of all, rest in peace. Second of all, like, you really can't trust anyone. You really can't. Like, I completely understand why some people literally never leave their house, never attempt to make friends, never do any of that. Because you really don't know what's going on in someone else's head. It's like, shit, I could have a... This is dark, but I could have a friend right now who wants to kill my ass. I wouldn't be surprised. Christina probably plotting my murder right now! I'm just being honest. Look at Turkey Man giggling. See? See? You can't trust... Nope. That's why we never doing a meetup. Because one of y'all gonna bring a gun. Shoot my ass. Please don't. Let's go.
Stay on this side and go across. Well, this should be quite amusing. Enjoy.
Joshua Brown.
Joshua Brown started his YouTube channel back in 2010, a time when many individuals, including himself, used the site to upload random videos offering momentary glimpses into their lives. Joshua was in his mid-30s at the time and had recently finished serving in the Navy, before eventually settling down in Canton, Ohio, where he focused on his many passions. He loved driving, he loved technology, and he loved a little bit of danger. And soon, he became infatuated with a product that was essentially the sum of all three.
Teslas. Oh.
For Joshua, these electric vehicles were a technological marvel and the future of the automotive industry, and he dreamed of one day having one, with that dream eventually coming true in 2015 when he would purchase his very own Tesla Model S.
I've always wanted a Tesla. All right, some of y'all gonna get on me, right? I don't fuck with Elon Musk. He's not the one really in charge of all this Tesla shit, but I kind of think some of them are cool. I don't know. I like see, there y'all go. There y'all go. I like the fact that they're electric. I think that's cool. I like how fast they go. I like the self-driving. I like all that shit. I kind of want the Tesla Plaids. They go... The newer ones looks clean. The older ones look like damn fish bowls. But the new ones look kind of clean, in my opinion. Am I going to get one? Probably not. Let's keep going.
Would eventually become his life and his YouTube channel's primary focus. He began uploading videos of his new car immediately, but rather than these focusing on the vehicle itself, it was its most controversial feature that interested him the most.
Hell no, Psychonaut.
Autopilot. The feature had become available for Tesla drivers in October of 2015, which is exactly when Joshua purchased his car and began uploading these videos showcasing its possibilities.
It takes all the stress out of it. Get to your destination slightly slower, but hey, at least now you don't have to worry about anything. It's just let it go.
He wanted to essentially be a pioneer.
The cool thing about Teslas too is, sorry, I know y'all probably don't give a shit, but the newer autopilot has actually saved like so many people's lives because it's a computer, right? And it's like calculating everything that's going on. It can see on the side, on the back. Like, when something comes swerving at it, it immediately goes like, shoot. Like, it gets the fuck out of the way. I don't trust that shit. I mean, me neither, but a lot of people, there's like compilations on YouTube of Teslas, like, doing insane maneuvers. One might explode. I mean, they could explode, Christina, but I think they're kind of cool. In my opinion. Am I going to get one? No.
providing an overview of what self-driving was really all about, breaking down the specifics and showcasing a variety of unique situations that you might find yourself in if you were to use this driving mode yourself.
This section in here is going to be very, very difficult for the car to handle. We're filming this just so that you can see scenarios where the car does not do well, so that you've got something to judge off of it when you're driving on your own.
And he tried to make a point of doing so safely, as he never used the camera behind the wheel, and always had someone helping him to avoid any accidents. But despite his focus on safety, it was clear that he was pushing the capabilities of this brand new technology, as at this point it was still in its infancy, with one of the more glaring red flags being the placement of his hands.
Here we are, stop and go traffic on 271, and geez, car's doing it all itself.
When Joshua was shown driving, he hardly ever had his hands on the wheel, as he said he wanted to get the true experience of self-driving. This was something that Tesla had actually adamantly advised against, and even had visual and audible warnings if it detected that your hands were off the steering wheel. But Joshua seemed to find a workaround, as he instead used his legs to avoid tripping the sensor, while keeping his hands close by, ready to grab the wheel in case of an emergency.
How I actually do it is so that it is really actually hands-free, is I keep my knees up, because the tack works pretty good, but I can still get my foot down to a brake, and just keep it like this, because you can react so quickly.
It was clear that Joshua truly believed that this car that was driving him was safe, and this belief was only strengthened on April 5th of 2016. That day, Joshua had been driving his car on the interstate when a large truck suddenly merged into his lane, with its driver not even seeing his car. And before Joshua could even react, the autopilot kicked in and veered out of the way, avoiding what would have been a certain collision. Amazed by the event, Joshua would upload dashcam footage of the close call to his YouTube channel, where he praised the vehicle's response. As he did great. Excellent job, Elon. This video would immediately go viral, exploding to over 4 million views between the two versions that Joshua had posted. But while the response to this video was overwhelming, especially for a channel that was accustomed to getting just a few hundred views, there was one response in particular that impacted Joshua the most. As Tesla's owner, Elon Musk, would repost the video on Twitter. Stunned by the tweet, Joshua would later state, "For something to catch Elon Musk's eye, I can die and go to heaven now."
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this dude Elon, number one, he's not as smart as everybody thinks he is. This dude's literally the fucking Antichrist. I'm not even playing about shit like that. This dude is a demon. And also, he's one of those people that kind of takes everybody else's work. You know, he's not the one in charge of, you think he made all this shit? Absolutely fucking not. He's got designers, engineers. He's got so many smart people who are way too smart and smarter than him, and he just takes all the credit. I mean, that's how it goes. But it's like, oh Lord, you're gonna. I mean, didn't he just hit the salute the other day? It's like, what the fuck? Lord have mercy.
He had no way of knowing then, but this would not be the last time that Elon Musk would tweet about him, though his next feature would be under much different circumstances. It happened just 1 month after Joshua Brown's video had gone viral. He was driving on Highway 27 on a clear sunny day at approximately 4 p.m. With open road ahead, Joshua turned on his trusted autopilot, and it stayed in autopilot mode for over half an hour, as at this point, his trust in the car was higher than ever, causing Joshua to seemingly lose focus on the road, as he was quickly coming up on an intersection where a massive 18-wheeler had been turning left, blocking Joshua's entire lane. Joshua was seemingly so unfocused that he didn't even notice it. Even stranger, the car itself didn't detect this either, despite the entire trailer being horizontal in their lane. This was due to its pure white body, as the sun was shining so brightly against it that, for whatever reason, it became invisible to the self-driving AI. And with neither Joshua nor the car registering the danger that they were in, the vehicle would strike the trailer, going 74 miles per hour. There were no attempts by Joshua to even move the steering wheel, and the brakes hadn't so much as been tapped. The collision happened at full speed, and it happened so fast that the car drove straight through underneath, shearing the entire top of the vehicle off, and continuing driving full speed down the road, before it would eventually crash to a halt. When the driver of the truck rushed over to see the damage, Joshua Brown was already dead, and the truck driver could hear nothing but the sound of Harry Potter.
You can own it on DVD and video. The adventure is bigger. The magic is stronger.
What?
Harry Potter, Harry Potter.
Discovered in Joshua Brown's car was a DVD player, which many believe Joshua had used to watch Harry Potter while on that drive, thus explaining why he never reacted to the impending collision. Now, this is something that has been disputed by his family, and ultimately it doesn't seem to have been fully proven or disproven. But in the end, the fault of the accident was placed mainly on the driver of the truck, who had made that left turn, and Joshua Brown, who had failed to pay attention to the road, as it was revealed that during his 37-minute drive, he only had his hands on the wheel for just 25 total seconds. Joshua Brown always wanted to be part of the innovation of Tesla's autopilot, and in doing so, he wrote himself into the history books as being the first person to ever perish in a self-driving accident. And while this is no doubt a tragedy, his death has led to numerous safety improvements and a better understanding of the self-driving technology that he had given his life to study.
Damn. I mean, you know what? At least there's a silver lining. Right? Bruh. That... Rest in peace. That's all I can say. Rest in peace. That was a crazy one. Not my favorite Nick Crowley episode, but a fire one nonetheless. Now, Delise said she sent a tier list, so we should play it. Zach memes. All right. Let's do some Zach memes. Let's see. This should be fun, and then we'll watch that other video that I got. Oh, let me send this in tier list so y'all can do one too. Let's see. Zach memes. Woo! So which ones are my favorite? Okay, well, this one right here is a classic. Cat Mario's a classic. That's an immediate S tier for me. I'm gonna make this one quick. That's a C tier right there. I don't fuck with that. This is the classic picture. Look at Ethan Butler. This is a classic picture right here. It's a classic. I mean, it should be on the bottom right of your screen right now. Classic. I don't even know where that came from, but it's a classic. This is the classic. Remember when I was playing Emily Wants to Play? And then my brother came up behind me with the clown mask? Another classic. I'm going to put that in A tier. Lincoln Logs. Real ones know. Real ones know the Lincoln Log incident. Right? It is another S tier. It is an S tier. Big Booty Zach on the bike. That's about a B tier meme. Yelling Uno with 29 cards shoved up my ass. This is an A tier. The sleep stream when I fell off the damn bed. That's a B tier. Zach dancing in the poopy costume. This was a silly one. I like this one. I'm going to put that A tier. Young Zach chillin'. I'm going to go with... I mean, he's chilling. He is just chilling. I think this is when I went... Y'all remember that one? A tier, because I see that a lot. Me with the dude who said, I'm on my way to go fuck a dude. Y'all remember that? That's a B tier meme. That's a B tier. I don't even know. This is me standing up on the chair and then I fall off. I remember this. I remember. That's about an A. What is this? Me at the Alexa fart. Okay. That's about a B for me. Kawaii Zaki-chan. I'm gonna put that in C. Y'all didn't fuck with that. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. This is a what it is a classic. What it is a classic. I see this picture in the Discord more times than I see my own family. This was one of the videos that started it all. This was a live stream with that dude in the back. That's an A for me. S. That's an S. Accidental stream moment. That's A. Clown Zach. This stream was so much fun. I'm putting this in S. Ooh. This is a newer meme. This is a new gen meme. I've noticed that. This is a new gen. What would y'all rate this one? Overrated. I'm going to put it in A tier. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. It's like that Josh Hutcherson. Y'all know that one? Cat Mario, that one's going up here. Oh, we got that one in here twice. We'll put that up there. Me and Delee's cooking stream. That was fun. That was fun. I'll put that. That's an A. Oh, Lord. I already know where this is going. You know what? Just because I was so miserable playing this shit, I'm keeping it in C. Kermit the Zach. Or Zach the Frog. Y'all didn't fuck with him. Y'all didn't fuck with... Did y'all fuck with him? I think we'll put that in B. Y'all really didn't fuck... Y'all did the Incredible Zulk. Okay, it's A. It's A just because y'all were making me laugh so hard. Y'all are making me laugh. Oh, this is from the new Walton Files, right? Anal? Anais? Oh, that's a classic. Deletes, I'm surprised you think I'm stupid or something isn't up here. Because that's a classic. That's like the prequel to this. I'm gonna put that B. Feet cam. What do y'all think about feet cam? Feet cam, I liked it. I liked it. We'll put it. I mean, it wasn't that funny. We'll put it B. Let me get one of everything on the menu moment. That it really hurts. It really hurts. Was it a fun moment? I don't think it's an S tier classic, but that was up there. Baby Zaki-chan. He's cute. He's cute. I think that's probably a C tier. I don't see that one a lot, thank God. Punchable. Okay, Bendy. Bendy wants to punch children. There we go. That's my list, y'all. That's my list. Quick little tier list. Thank you, Delise. That was fun. And we'll see. We'll probably look through this later. See what y'all are doing. Oh, okay. We got Bendy made his own tier. Okay. I mean, a lot of these are, some of them are classics. Some of them are really classics. All right, guys, let's watch. I got one more video. Where was it? I think y'all gonna like this one. I saw it. I was like scrolling through YouTube on my phone. And I think I put it in my watch later. Let me see. Watch later. Yeah. Look at this. Disturbing internet mysteries that have been solved. I kind of want to watch this. This dude, Chilling Scares, is a legend. So, yeah. And also, this, I'm really interested because I remember this thumbnail. Remember that daycare? I want to see what that was all about because that shit scared me so bad.
Time kids care.
Y'all ready? Let's check it out, y'all. Let's check it out. Ready? We might turn this into a video too, so y'all hype up the chat. Let's go. We're watching disturbing internet mysteries that have been solved by Chilling Scares.
Fun Time Kids Care. On the 25th of January 2015, Reddit user Disco Godfather 6922 made a post on the Salt Lake City subreddit that would start one of the biggest conspiracies in the platform's history. The post featured an image of a mysterious bright green building with little to no context. Its only identifying features were several signs that read Fun Time Kids Care, suggesting that the building might have once been a daycare center or at least pretending to be one. The title of the post read, "What's the deal with this place? Lived across the street from it for 5 years, never seen a kid there." At first glance, an abandoned daycare doesn't seem all that interesting, but something about this building felt off. There were
Bro, the scariest part about this building is all the windows. Like, what? Like, did the Cat in the Hat design this shit? What is even the point? Like, why is there a window right there and then right there? And then right there and right... It makes no fucking sense. Jackson with the 8 months. Thank you, Jackson.
details that didn't quite add up. The mismatch between the fresh-looking outside paint with old, worn-out signs, and the oddly placed windows that appeared to be boarded up from the inside. These strange elements caught people's attention, and before long the post had gone viral across the internet. Then things got even stranger. A few days later, Disco Godfather visited the building again and described what they saw in a comment. "So I just came back from the place and found something in the back covered by a camo tarp. I then saw a Mexican man come out, pick something up, and go back inside. Earlier in the day I went there and saw a pizza guy trying to deliver a pizza to the place. He knocked and nobody came to the door. He left and I was about to as well until I noticed kids walking up to the door and trying to get in. Finally, an old Mexican lady opened the door and let them in. 5 years of living here, never saw a single person go in or out. Then in one day I see 4 people. Weird." And while some people joked about the building being the base of operations for Walter White from the popular TV show Breaking Bad, others took things more seriously. To them, this daycare looked like a money laundering front, or something far sinister like an organ harvesting operation. One person also pointed out the convenient timing of Disco Godfather seeing the 2 kids after their post went viral, stating, "Could still be a drug front, but perhaps due to the additional attention it's getting, they're bringing in some of their own kids to make the place look more convincing." But before Disco Godfather and the rest of the internet could find any concrete answers, a Reddit user by the name of Deathship advised them to stop looking into this place. Naturally, people wanted to know who this guy
Shut up. Some random ass person. "I advise you to stop." Bro. Oh no.
was. As Redditors began looking further into Deathship to understand their ominous warning, they made some interesting revelations. Deathship was a retired Air Force linguist who was fluent in 8 different languages and was also stationed in Area 51 at some point. If these credentials were true, it was possible that this mysterious building was affiliated with one of the 3-letter organizations like the DoD, FBI, and CIA. And if Deathship knew, that would explain his warnings telling Disco Godfather to back off. But things became even more terrifying when soon after Deathship's comment, Disco Godfather began receiving threats from other users. "Delete your posts and comments and stop making questions. First and last warning, we know who you are. If you must continue your search, try to uncover what you seek. Do not say I didn't warn you. Things like this are always run by dangerous people." Things got even more alarming when people found a link between the daycare and a shipping container from China. The bill listed 1,100 kilograms of plastic jewelry and 6,825 kilograms of football and soccer balls. This led many to believe that this daycare might be involved in human trafficking, pointing out that the weight didn't match what you'd expect from lightweight plastic items.
Yeah.
Fortunately, all of these disturbing theories were discovered to be nothing more than conspiracies. The Utah Department of Health has official childcare licensing records indicating that Fun Time Kids Care is just a normal functioning daycare. A recent comment by Reddit user Baby Tears also confirmed this with a personal story which reads, "I know this post is old, but my dad actually went there as a kid. It's ran by a nice older lady. Apparently, my dad told me it's usually meant for kids as kind of a safe haven daycare to protect children who have a parent or family member that isn't meant to be in contact with them that's deemed as more dangerous or persistent. Hence why the windows are semi-covered with curtains and drawings, also for safety. That's why there are only a few kids in there. I live right by it, and they actually just painted the building a bright green with yellow windows. In the winter, there's cute snowmen in the playground."
Delise, I remember that. Me and Delise called this place a long ass time ago, and someone did pick up. But we heard, like, it was like they picked up and just sat there silently on the phone. Should we call again?
Looking into the daycare's history, it turns out it was originally established in 1973, and it used to be much more lively back in the day. However, after being purchased by a man named Richard Yoakum, after 2006 the daycare wasn't looked after properly, with multiple complaints of issues like infants being left outside without any supervision, yelling at children, and inappropriate sanitary facilities being common. Eventually, the business started to fail. But Richard continued to operate the daycare at a loss and handed it over to his mother just so she would have something to do in her elderly years. As for the ominous warnings from Death Ship and others, they were just trolls taking the chance to harass Disco Godfather and turn this into something bigger than just a creepy building. On May 15th, 2023, Richard passed away at the age of 79. But the Funtime Kids Care building still stands today, its legacy now reduced to a quirky internet footnote where fans of the mystery even dress up as the daycare for Halloween, an ending to what was, in hindsight, a completely overblown saga.
Ah, well, that's kind of sad. No, we're not.
Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video.
Ooh. That's sad. I was gonna call it, but he passed away. That's not even. Let's go.
On the 7th of January 2018, Reddit user Batchian320 made a post on the Beaverton, Oregon subreddit describing a bizarre phenomenon. The post read, "Tune in to 96.7 if you are near Progress Ridge. Some weird shit is going on. Sitting in the car with friends, tune to 96.7 and I'm hearing weird repeating sounds and sometimes random people talking or saying random things. The sounds get more bassy and less bassy with some strange frequencies interrupting other ones. Someone please explain this." And while others initially dismissed it as nothing more than two dominant radio stations playing over each other, they quickly changed their minds after listening to the eerie broadcast themselves.
KZRYLP Portland.
Bro, if I was chilling in my car and that came on the radio, I would think the fucking aliens were coming. 100,000%.
Around the same time, Redditor Jimmy Saltz made a very similar post in the Beaverton subreddit as well. This essentially ruled out the possibility that the issue was related to Batchian's car radio. And as time went on, more and more reports of these strange noises started coming up, all revolving around 96.7 FM. Now, if these strange noises were just that, most people would have dismissed them as a faulty broadcast system and moved on with their lives. However, the most haunting thing about these noises was that they kept changing. They would cycle between white noise, something resembling a very loud fan, and the most terrifying old speeches from Martin Luther King Jr., John F. Kennedy, and the Apollo 11 broadcasts.
We're approaching the 60-second mark on the Apollo 11 mission.
How was that the most terrifying?
We passed T-minus 60.
I also found reports of these strange noises going as far back as 2017. And one post made by a now deleted Reddit account really stood out. It stated, "Did I record some kind of number station? Recorded this off of FM radio 1617 at about 6:30 p.m. The radio station is not officially listed." It went on in this pattern for several minutes before just playing some white noise type tone for hours and hours on end, no station call. The station is a defunct rock station I never heard of. The next day they played MLK speeches and something that maybe could be called ambient music, slow motion tones and whirring sounds. Nothing it's played is recognizable by Shazam. Any input is welcomed. The person who made this post also linked to a video they recorded, and sure enough, the noises matched the ones Batchian320 heard a year later.
That gives me
As
chills.
far as I could tell, reports of these strange noises persisted until June 2018, only to disappear as suddenly as they emerged. This extended year-and-a-half-long timeline of these noises does negate the possibility of this being some troll hijacking the frequency. Because over such a long period, one of the people working for the 96.7 FM station must have noticed the hack and corrected the issue. So if these noises weren't caused by a malfunctioning broadcast or a hack, then
I mean, can't almost anyone make a radio station? Like not a radio station, but like can't they broadcast onto like a certain frequency? I feel like they can. Cause like you go up to like, you know, during Christmas, right? And you pull up to those houses with the synchronized lights, and then they're like, oh, switch to this radio station, and like you can turn to that radio station. They've got their own music playing, and you can hear it in your car. I feel like it could be a dude like just in his garage. You know what I'm saying?
what
Just
were
leave it
they?
there.
The only people who could prove these answers were those who owned and operated the station. And after going through one of the recordings of these noises, we can hear a distorted call sign of KZRYLP.
KZRYLP.
Looking up this call sign,
That sounds like a young kid though, doesn't it? That sounds like a 20-year-old. That doesn't sound like a radio broadcaster.
and an FCC's public notice from August of 2018 reveals that this station is licensed to the Community Alliance of Tenants, which is a non-profit aimed at helping tenants know their rights. However, this revelation introduced more questions than it answered. What does a non-profit focused on tenant advocacy have to do with eerie, unexplained noises on the radio? Reaching out to the Community Alliance of Tenants was met with an outright denial of having any knowledge of interference with their station. This leaves only one possibility on the table, that these noises were deliberately broadcast by the Community Alliance of Tenants. As for why they would do this, the answer is simple: for attention. Think of it this way: you're driving down the highway and you want to see what's on the radio. You shuffle through the radio stations to find something you like, when all of a sudden you hear a creepy noise. Wouldn't you be curious to check out the station at a later time to see what was going on? As the explanation goes, they were likely broadcasting these noises on off hours to build curiosity around their station,
Makes
which
sense.
otherwise covered boring talks about tenant rights. People were mentioning this possibility all the way back in 2018 when these noises first became popular. And while the Community Alliance of Tenants hasn't come forward with a confession, people on the internet are 100% convinced that they deliberately created this hoax for attention. However, 96.7 FM has since been replaced by a rap station.
Yeah, my name is
The
Zach.
Evil Farming Game.
Ooh.
On the 1st of May 2016, Reddit user Sparta213 asked for help in finding a game similar to that of Harvest Moon, which is a cutesy farming game. However, this cuteness quickly turned into sheer horror as others read through the specifics of what Sparta was looking for. The post read, "I know almost nothing about this game. All I can remember is that it's kind of like Harvest Moon but with a dark twist. The game starts out with you and your wife. One night you get into a fight and you end up stabbing her to death. Now, the game revolves around you farming to stay alive while trying to keep the town from finding out about the incident that happened. Every now and then the cops come to search your house and you have to hide her corpse." People found the idea of a game that combined an innocent premise like farming
I feel like he's fucking bullshitting. Unless they find an actual game, that sounds insane. Oh shoot, Delise sent the video. Hold on, where'd you send it at, Delise? Let's see. Chill. Can y'all hear it? They're not gonna pick up?
Please leave your message for...
The fuck? Ugh. So their message system doesn't have like... Oh, that was weird. I don't remember us doing that. That is fucking creepy. Leave your message for... For who? Let's keep moving.
with such a twisted plot, both disturbing and highly intriguing.
I see you, Yam
Given
Yam.
the storyline of this mystery game, most assumed it was some obscure Flash-based browser game.
You get a handshake.
However, despite countless users on the subreddit dedicating hours each day to the search, they found no clues that could lead to an answer. The search also garnered an entire subreddit, which quickly grew to over 10,000 members as the legend of the game with such a dark premise traveled across the internet. The search also resulted in some users posting about having played the game a long time ago, with one such post reading, "Hi all, first time posting here. Today I found my old laptop, but sadly it won't boot up. But it brought back some great memories, particularly a game I'm about to describe. So, at the start of the game you killed your wife, but after that you just lived as normal managing your farm. However, it had a twist. The police could come at any time and find the body, so you had to constantly be wary and move the body. The laptop was built in 2001, and I bought a new one in 2003, so it would have been between that time. It wasn't a browser game, and I think I may have gotten it from uTorrent, but cannot remember to be honest. Hope this is enough info, and many thanks." However, all of these claims turned out to be false. That is, until one user solved the mystery 5 years after the original post. According to him, Sparta likely saw this animation for a clip of YouTuber Varg Skeletor Joel, otherwise known as Vinesauce, and later misremembered it as an actual game.
Honestly, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like Harvest Moon, but with, like, corpses. It sounds like... That'd be a fun game, just playing as Harvest Moon, but throughout all of the gameplay, you gotta hide a dead corpse. You know what? No. You know what it is? Harvest Moon, it's just regular Harvest Moon with your wife, and midway in the game you have an argument with your wife, and you accidentally kill her with like a... You kill her with like a barbecue kebab rack. You impale her accidentally, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't mean that. And at the same time as you gotta like manage your farm, you know, raise your chickens and milk the cows, you also gotta like hide the body from the cops sometimes, from health security checks, and yeah.
Sparta would confirm this to be the case, stating, "So guys, I just got around to looking at the Vinesauce animated video that someone found, and as anticlimactic as it may be, I believe that this is likely the source of the game. It fits everything exactly.
Bruh.
And I used to fall asleep all the time watching Vinesauce videos." So, in the end, while finding the answer was satisfying, it also left many feeling empty after spending 5 long years searching for a game that ended up not even existing.
Bruh. I would get so fucking
Kanye
mad.
Quest 3030. On July 22nd, 2013, a game called Kanye Quest...
Hey, this is not the best time to watch this, y'all. Have y'all seen what Kanye's been doing on Twitter? Talk about, I'm a Nazi. Like, this dude's just going ham. He's going ham.
Quest 3030 released online, sparking a mystery that would haunt the internet for a decade. It was a very odd Pokemon-like role-playing game in which the player character, popular musician Kanye West, falls through a mysterious portal and finds himself in the year 3030. In this future, the United States is ruled by a clone of rapper Lil B, claiming himself to be a god. The world is also filled with clones of other famous rappers like Tupac, Jay-Z, and Eminem. Your goal as the player is to put together a party of rappers, defeat Lil B, and save America. It was an extremely strange concept, but one that made it stand out among the sea of other indie games from that era. It got popular enough to catch the attention of Video Game Donkey, one of the most respected video game reviewers on YouTube. But just like everything else, its popularity declined over the upcoming months. The game was fun, but it had zero replayability, so it faded into internet obscurity as players moved on to whatever was trending next. However, what no one knew was that beneath its hip-hop inspired surface, the game was hiding a dark, unsettling secret. On January 28, 2015, an anonymous user made a post on Pastebin detailing the shocking discovery they had made while playing the game. The post was titled, "Kanye Quest, a front for Ascensionism." At one point in the game, an NPC asked the player, quote, "What do you want to do?" with a 6-letter blank space prompt to type your response. For fun, the user decided to type in "Ascend." Doing this completely changed the scene and revealed a previously unknown section of the game with the player character turning into a white butterfly. Immediately after entering this new area, a text box appeared with a creepy message reading, "Congratulations, you have proven yourself to be an open-minded and curious thinker. We must apologize for deceiving you, but we can reveal that the game you are playing up until this point was a front constructed to protect what you are currently accessing. We must ask that you do not reveal this area to the public. If you believe that you may be prone to revealing information or do not wish to participate, please close this program immediately by pressing Alt F4 or selecting the No option when it appears. By selecting the Yes option, you agree to participate and not reveal information. Would you like to participate? Here, selecting No would just close out of the game, but if you were to select Yes, the game would bring up an even creepier message reading, "The following is a thought exercise designed to help teach you something beneficial. By undertaking this exercise, you will hopefully be affected in a positive way. Due to the nature of the exercise, this something cannot be revealed immediately. This exercise may or may not be restricted to this software. It is important to remember that the purpose of this exercise is to benefit you. You will not be timed. We cannot provide any more information except that we wish you good luck. You may begin now. Welcome to your ascension." The game then presented you with a number of puzzles where you had to enter the right password to proceed. If you managed to successfully complete these puzzles, the game teleported you to a completely white room with a single computer. Clicking on that computer revealed the message, "Congratulations, you have ascended. Thank you for playing." However, this wasn't the true ending of the game, because after that, a final text box appeared, giving players yet another chance to type something. If they entered the word Micropia, the game revealed a disturbing message. "You have proven your worth once again. You have ascended. However, further ascension is always possible, and by selecting the Yes option, you agree to participate further and you grant us permission to interact with your possessions. Would you like to participate?" If you choose Yes, the message continued, stating, "Over the following 2-week time period, we will interact with you and your possessions in several ways. Keep an eye out, as some of these ways may be subtle. Others may not be. We may attempt to contact you directly. If we do this, we will attempt to notify you of our presence using a keyword. If you still consent to participation, please select the Yes option above. Do you wish to participate?"
Bro, I just got the craziest chills. I would be exactly, Casey. I would be schizophrenic for 2 weeks straight. Like, what the fuck? This is a little too real right now.
If you choose Yes, one last time the game asks for your personal details, including your first name, last name, country, city, zip code, and house number. Once you entered this information, the game thanked you by name and told you to wait for further instructions. The repeated mentions of Ascend throughout this section were a clear reference to Ascensionism, which is a cult based around the belief of reincarnation. So, was this game a recruiting tool for a mysterious cult? The only way to find out was to wait for the promised 2 weeks. But when no one was contacted after putting in their info, people on the internet began looking for the developer of the game. However, all they had to go on was a pseudonym, Phoenix. Further investigation into the game led to old posts on a now defunct forum called Unfiction, where users had once discussed an alternate reality game, or ARG, called Ascensionism. The creators of this ARG also had a PayPal link in their bio, and donating to it revealed the name of the creator, Nicholas Lyons. And while searching this name online didn't bring up much, it did reveal a Bandcamp account mentioning that Nick was signed to the label Ascensionism Records. This label had its own Bandcamp account, which revealed another name, Valerie. It seemed the hunt for the creator of Kanye West 3030 was finally drawing to a close. However, things quickly went south when MatPat from the Game Theory channel interviewed Valerie in 2021, and she had this to say.
So, Kanye Quest, it's not actually related to me. For a long time, I wanted to make music for games. Because of this, I spent hours and hours finding and talking to folks in random game developer group chats on Skype, Discord, TeamSpeak, etc. I would say sometimes, hey, feel free to use my work or even just my ideas in your stuff for free. Just make sure you credit me. And with Kanye Quest, I don't really know. I don't know who developed it. I don't know why. I guess they just liked my work and wanted to incorporate it somehow while challenging themselves to implement some weird mechanics into their game.
Instead of clarifying things, Valerie's statements only deepened the mystery.
Yo, low-key off topic. Any of y'all not fuck with the Game Theory channels anymore? Now that MatPat's gone? Like, I used to watch, like, every other video, right? But now it's like, they don't hit anymore. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. The new hosts are great, right? They're but just like MatPat was just, I don't know, he's a legend. He's a legend. and I don't know. They're definitely not getting the views they used to. It's kind of sad, but it was MatPat, dude. You can't just throw some new people in there that we don't care about. Come on now.
Maybe the game was actually developed by a cult after all. But just over a year after Valerie's interview, the truth was finally revealed in a web series called Finding Yeezus. The hosts of this web series managed to find the creator by tracking down one of the game testers for Kanye Quest 3030. And the reality of this game turned out to be a lot more mundane than anyone could have imagined.
I'm Clara Hope. I'm a musician and artist, and I created Kanye Quest 3030.
So, where does it begin for you?
For me, it began as a Year 12 project for high school. They wanted us to make like a major project for school, and I was like, I'm gonna make a video game.
The game contained nothing more than a hidden ARG. And the original user who made the pastebin on the Ascensionism findings turned out to be Clara Hope, the creator of the game, trying to bring attention to the ARG implementation. It was found that at no point was the game connected to the internet, so when you entered your personal details, it wasn't even going anywhere. It just goes to show how the internet's imagination and wild theories can transform something as ordinary as a high school final project into a decade-long cult mystery.
So that was the most boring.
Yay video games. On September 8, 2010, Reddit user I Wish I Was a Meme made a post in r/gaming asking for mod recommendations for a game called Oblivion. The replies to the post started off fairly normal, with players of the game listing out the best mods for a new player. That is, until a user by the name of Yay Video Games joined in on the conversation and posted a comment stating, "The uninstall button. The game is great and all, but god is it hard to fully remove all the junk it leaves behind on your system. You really need to check out that mod when the time comes to get rid of it. Otherwise, I think Askero's Oblivion overhaul is a nice start." The first two sentences of this comment didn't make any sense. And when someone said, "What?", Yay Video Games once again replied with a similar comment stating, "The uninstall button. The game is great. Ubisoft goes Steamwork bye-bye, always on DRM. But you have to go work, always on work DR. Check out the junk it leaves behind in you." This somehow made even less sense than his previous comment, leaving others confused about what he was trying to say. What they didn't know was that things were about to get a whole lot more confusing. After a few more back and forths, Yay Video Games started spamming the nonsensical phrase, "Ubisoft goes Steamwork bye-bye, always on DRM," over and over in the replies. However, what turned this behavior from strange to disturbing was the fact that most of these replies were formatted differently. They were bold, italic, all capital, in camel case, and in many other formats, meaning this wasn't just copy-pasted. He also linked to some extremely unsettling images with some of these comments that didn't make much sense either. The creepiest of these images was of a white surface with Yay Video Games' odd phrase written all over it. From there, he continued posting similar comments nearly 4,000 times before finally getting banned from the subreddit. This left a lot of people questioning what they had just witnessed. Many just assumed that he was either trolling on some extreme level or that this was the work of an advanced bot. But before they could get any answers from Yay Video Games, he deleted his account and disappeared from Reddit, and the mystery of this bizarre breakdown remained unsolved. That is, until Reddit user SoLegitHS took it upon himself to solve this case, hoping to find an interesting ARG or something along those lines. But what he uncovered instead was far more tragic than anything he could have imagined. After going through every post from the Yay Video Games account and finding similar repetitive patterns in other places across the platform, SoLegitHS narrowed down 3 more accounts that belonged to Yay Video Games. These included No Substance Here, Vinyl Record, and Not Sure How Big You Are. Among these, Not Sure How Big You Are appeared to be Yay Video Games' main account. Here he shared many aspects of his life that were crucial to figuring out his story. And contrary to what many believed, he wasn't just some troll spamming bizarre posts for attention. Those posts were his way of coping with a deeply miserable life. According to his posts, Yay Video Games was suffering from some extreme chronic illnesses that left him in excruciating pain at all times. The constant medication had also messed up his mental stability, resulting in manic episodes like the one that made him popular in the first place. Sadly, all of this became too much for him to bear. In the beginning of 2015, he decided to end his own life to escape the suffering.
He's just gonna end it just like that? What the Damn, man. Rest in peace, bro. Shit. I think we watched something that had to do with EA video games a while ago. Y'all remember that? Like way back in the day. So, yeah, that's creepy. That is creepy. All right, guys. Well, I am going to end the stream because we got a movie to watch, y'all. Open season! So, movie night's gonna start in about, check my movies out, y'all. Me and Delise watched the Gypsy Rose documentary. Last Christmas, I fucking love that movie. Emilia Clarke. She's my favorite. Christmas Vacation, fire. Polar Express, fire. Beau Was Afraid, fire. Tangerine Bear, fire. We are going to watch Open Season tonight, y'all. We're going to watch Open Season. So join the Discord. Link in the description. And I will tag everybody in about 5 minutes. And the movie will start in 15 minutes. All right? So everybody go in there. Hang out. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. And, yeah, I think it'll be a good time, y'all. Thanks for coming out. Let's run the outro. Ooh, chill. I got to get off this until someone posts some weird shit. So, yeah, everybody come in the Discord. If you're not already in there. Imagination. That was loud. But I will see y'all tomorrow or tonight if you want to come in and hang out with us. We will have a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to seeing y'all in there. All right, so y'all have a great night. See y'all tomorrow. Got a video, got a stream tomorrow. It'll be a fun day. It'll be a fun day. See y'all in 15 minutes, right? Y'all are coming to the movie night, right? Okay, ice cream, popcorn, snacks, drinks. And someone bring me a couple, bring me some cosmic brownies. I kind of want a cosmic brownie. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow or in 15 minutes. Peace.